Hello there guys. Right, I've got a little bit of news for you about the PlayStation 5 giveaway. As you can see at the top here, it says that we have 3,728 entries. However, I've just been going through a couple of these entries and some of them just are not valid. Now, one of the ways that you can increase your chances of winning is to buy some Gen. But you gotta buy the Gen whilst the contest is active. You can't put in the transaction for some Gen you bought a couple of weeks ago when the contest only started 4 days ago. And that's what people have been doing. So I have gone through those transactions. I've got them right here. So this one's 17 days ago. That's actually the same transaction. They used it for a couple of things. This one's 21 days ago and the same situation there. So people are using transactions from before the contest started to increase their chances of winning the contest, which is not allowed. So I've got to make sure I get the right one of these, because if I do the wrong one, I'm going to show you people's personal info. I hope it's this one. Oh, phew, thank God for that. Right, so I've gone through all of those and I've deleted the entries that are not valid because people are using a transaction from before the contest started. And that changes the number of total entries. Now this page is from before I deleted them, but if I refresh it, we'll get a more accurate reading of how many people have entered. So let's refresh the page. Right, so it's now 1,428. Now bear in mind as well that we also give you 50 chances to win if you reply to somebody's tweet that's got more than, I think it was 500 followers, something like that. So if they've got more than 500 followers and you reply to their tweet promoting our token and leaving a link to our Telegram group, you get 50 entries. Now we've had quite a few of those, but when we select the winner, we will definitely be going and looking at their particular retweet if they did that. And if it's not valid, we'll delete it. So this number at the top here is probably still too high because a lot of people say that they did that, but they didn't actually do it. And none of those people can win, even if they win for another reason. If they've kind of cheated anywhere, it invalidates all of their entries. So this is obviously an absolute maximum as the current number of entries. So you've got a pretty good chance of winning. So one of the other things I want to draw your attention to, if you buy $100 worth of Gen, you get 5,000 extra chances to win. So at the moment, there's only 1,500-ish opportunities in there. So if you were to buy 100 Gen, then you would have like a better than a 1 in 2 chance of winning because most of the entries would be yours. So there'd be a much better chance that you were chosen than anybody else all added together, because you'd have 5,000 entries and all of the other people added together would have 1,428 entries. Now obviously if you spend $100 on some Gen, you then hold $100 worth of Gen that you can sell if you want to, or you can just hold and see if the price goes up. So I'm kind of reaching out to you guys and saying it would be very, very easy for anybody to swing the odds in their favour in order to win the PS5 just by buying some Gen. I mean, even if you only bought $50 worth of Gen, you get 1,000 extra entries. I mean, some of these might not be genuine, so that gives you almost a 50% chance of winning, and you're then going to be holding some Gen. So what I was thinking, as well as bringing this to your attention and getting this number slightly more accurate than what it was before, I'm also going to reduce the fees on Gen. We're pretty stable. We've got pretty good liquidity at the moment. It's actually over 20%, but a couple of people have added liquidity to the token. So I don't want to reduce it too much in case those people remove the liquidity that they've added, because anybody can, but there are 2 people that added some liquidity. I think it was just like a couple of BNB, but I want to make sure that we've got a nice solid price floor. So I'm not going to reduce the liquidity, but I am going to reduce the other fees. So at the moment, the fee to buy or sell Gen is 12%. So I'm going to knock that down by 50% to 6. So to buy Gen, there will only be 6% tax for the next few days to give you guys that are part of our community an opportunity to top up your bags with a little bit of a discount on your tax whilst also boosting your chances of winning a PS5. Now, I will say, of course, it's only available to people in the US. I'm not in the US, so I can't enter. I can't anyway, because it's my competition, so that wouldn't be fair. So I did the one entry just to show people how it works, but I cannot win this, obviously. Now, we do have the console already. It is sitting in the US as we speak. It's in Colorado, and it will be delivered to the winner. So it's a US power supply and plug, and for logistic purposes, it's easier for us to ship it within the US, which is why this competition is restricted. However, if you're outside of the US, by all means go and buy some Gen anyway, and then promote this contest, because it's going to encourage other people to buy the token, which is obviously going to pump your bag. So then you get more money because your Gen will go up in value. That's all from me, guys. I just wanted to bring this to your attention, just in case you popped in here and thought, oh, loads of people have entered. I ain't got much chance at all. But in all honesty, if you bought $100 worth of Gen, you'd have 5,000 chances to win, which is way more than everybody else has got combined. So you probably would win, unless, of course, loads of other people go and do the same thing. But if loads of other people go and do the same thing, that's going to pump the price of the token anyway. So it's a win-win situation. Right, I'm going to shut down this video, and while it's uploading, I am going to change the fees so that the buy fee will be 6%. It's going to be like that for the next few days. I'll let you guys know when I put it back. But the buy fee will be 6%. The sell fee is still at 12%. But of course, over time, we're going to be reducing both of them eventually down to 0. But this is only a temporary reduction, just while we've got this contest active, to give you guys a little bit of a discount if you want to boost your chances of winning. That's all from me. You take care and have an awesome day. Bye-bye.